practically people from Michigan. We have people from the East Coast. Thank you. Welcome to our training. Okay, I think let's get started then. Oh, from Canada, Kamloops, Canada. All right. Okay, from Maryland. Thank you, Yvette. Thank you.
Brant, Ontario.
Okay, from Alberta, Canada. Great. Okay, Arizona, Susan Johnston. All right, thank you. Okay, let me just get started. My name is Robert. I am Dr. Celaya. I'm located in the state of Utah, in Salt Lake City. And I've been in the company for 3 years since we started. I am a triple diamond in the organization, which I feel very comfortable working with the vital health. And today, in addition to that, pretty soon we will be conducting some training at your location. So I'm planning that along with my sister and with Philip. So pretty soon we will be visiting your location and I will be conducting personal trainings in how to use the technology, how to use the product, which is very important for you to understand in order to expand your project better. All right, Barbara from Oregon. Thank you. Okay, let's get started then. Let me share with you here. I don't know how many of you have been using our scanner. Could you please let me know if you are using the scanner? Have you ever have the scanner already or not yet? Yes. Okay. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Great. Cool. Okay. A lot of people. Perfect. All right. So here, this is something that I'm preparing. Let me just share with you here. Give me just 1 second. I'm finishing the translation of this document. Let me share with you this document here. Please let me know if you can see it. But here, this document, basically what I did here, I used this format, very successful. This is in Spanish for now, but by next week I'll have it in English. But once you fill this format here, so basically it takes you to all of the biomarkers. We have cardiovascular, we have gastrointestinal, the small intestine, large intestine, the liver, the kidneys, lungs. We have the minerals, vitamins, so far, so on. So what I did here, basically, I have selected by group of biomarkers and what's the product that we need. For instance, the yellow color that we have here, that's the cardiovascular. That's regarding to the cardio system. So what I did here is try to encompass all of the organs together so then we can have a system. This is the cardiovascular system. We have 15 elements or 15 parameters. And the product required is Vasculax, Vinitro, and omega-3. That's in this particular case. Let's move forward to the organs. Once again, this is in Spanish for now. I will finish in English for next week. We have the liver here on the first segment in a light blue color. We have the gallbladder, we have the pancreas, and the kidneys. I'm gonna name this group of biomarkers like the organs. So for the organs, if any of these biomarkers are in discrepancy, I need to have the following products to, provide the support on that particular biomarkers, which is the Orianix, Vitaren, Detox T, and so far so on. So moving forward here, we have, for instance, this segment, which is the toxins. Toxins and heavy metals, which is this segment that I'm pointing here with my mouse. Now, for toxins and heavy metals, we can have glutathione in capsules, or we can have glutathione plus in which is the dropper, the liquid one, sublingual. If we have nutrition, on the nutrition side, we have the minerals, the vitamins, the amino acids, the coenzymes, and the fatty acids. These segments here in a light green color, I'm gonna name it nutrition, and this is the list of product that we are going to use, okay? So basically, by having that form, you will be able to assess or scan a person faster. This is going to be nice, independently that our software provide us with a list of product, which is exactly the same because I was in charge of providing and forming that software. So you will have it at a glance in a just single page like this. Let me show you. I just complete the training here I'm in Mexico right now. Let me just put it here. But this is the same form that you can see there. Same form. So I will share with you this in English, and this is gonna be easier. Now, why is this so better? Because this is what I do with my people. I show them this form, and I'm explaining to them that on this segment here, I have the biomarkers, cardiovascular, kidneys, pancreas, so far, so on. Over 42 biomarkers are here. Every single biomarker has, yes, of course, I will be sharing this with you. I will translate it in English. I will have how many? Let me just pull that. Give me just 1 second. I'm gonna pull the form so you can see it better. Give me just 1 second here. Okay, this is the first one. This is the here. Okay, perfect. And let me just pull from here. Okay. Okay, let me show you here. This is a very important tool for all of you to have if in case that you are using the scanner. Now, I'm going to translate this into English next week, but this is what I'm showing my patients, my customers. This is all of the biomarkers, which is here, all of them which are correlated to the biomarkers that we have in our scanner. This is our scanner here, see? This is your scanner. We have cardiovascular, we have gastrointestinal, we have liver, we have pancreatic function, we have kidneys, so far, so on. So we have here 45 biomarkers, okay? We have here the male hormone, we have the prostate, in this case, because it's a male. And we have the collagen, we have the human toxins, heavy metals. So the biomarkers here are exactly the same that I have on this form. So what you need to tell them is this is the optimum situation. This is what we will. I'm sorry. So basically what you need to do here, is basically this segment here is, this is what they need to see eventually here, okay? This is what they want to see. Can you see my screen? Can you just put a 1 if
Yes.
you're looking at my...
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Sure. All right, thanks. Okay, very good. Okay, now this is the objective. The goal is to have all of the biomarkers with all of the segments. How many we have here? 15. Okay, 15 because we have on the other side here, we have here on the report, I counted for you already. So if I'm going to the cardiovascular, we have 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so far, so till 15. So those are the 15 parameters. Those are the parameters. What we want to see is all of the parameters to be on the green side, the green flag. We don't want to have blue. We don't want to see yellow. We don't want to see red. We don't want to see it on the left side. We don't want to see it on the right side. We got to have green flags on the middle, period, which is this one here. This is balance. This is homeostasis. Bottom line, same is with all of them. Liver, okay, we have five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, but one of those is in red. I don't care if it's red, if it's yellow, if it's blue, gotta be green. Okay, so we need to have all of them in green. For these particular biomarkers, we have a product. That product, you can see it here on this segment here, because we have already, if we have a discrepancy with liver, which is this one here, in this case, this is what we need. We need the organoids. If we have a problem with the kidneys, we have the beta red. In addition, we can add a detox tea, okay? So that's what we are going to do, and that will give you a very good tool to move forward with the scanner. Realize that every single time that you are conducting a screening with your scanner, basically you are moving between 6, 7, or 8 products easily, because people will understand what is that discrepancy, and that we want to see it's only green squares. We want to see all of the parameters on each biomarkers. We want to see it green color, and that will take approximately 90 days in order to, if it's in red, to become yellow, or is in yellow to become blue, or is in blue to become practically in green. So the goal is to reach the green parameters in a period of 90 days approximately. That's extremely important. If your customer, your patient, is looking at that particular page, he will understand what he needs to do already. Good thing is that our software, it will come up with a list of products that you need to give to them, okay? And I will share with you another document, which I will translate it in English, which is the doses. What's the doses that I need to give to that person? I don't need to be, what? What's for the liver? What type of product? No, you don't have to be concerned with that. It's going to be so easy. Let me just pull the other document that I have here. Give me just 1 second, and I will share with you in a minute what's the new. Okay, let's here. Give me just 1 second here. Okay. I have it here. All right. Now, once you have that particular page are ready to, print that report, I will share with you this other document, because the software will let you know what's the product that you need. But in addition to that, you will have the other page, the other sheet with the products already, which is the same, but you're going to work faster. So it takes only 35, 40 minutes to complete the introduction of the scanner, to scan a person, which it takes only 1.5 minutes, 5 minutes additional to fill it out the form, and then the other 15 minutes to complete the explanation. That is going to be very simple. I possess an MBA from the University of Phoenix in Arizona. So I'm a master. So I have the license to train a person as a technician. So you will become a technician with the scanner, which is great. I don't think you don't have to be concerned if you are not a doctor, because you are going to be a technician that is fully capable of, number one, conducting a screening, which is an analysis. We are not going to talk about diagnose. Forget about that word. You are not a doctor, a medical doctor. You are a technician. As a technician, you have the skills, you have the abilities to really go through, conduct a screening, and be able to create a recommendation page. Because the product, the software that we have, it is already recommended by our medical staff. Our medical staff prepare in advance for you, included in the software, the information for you, not you to be concerned that you are not a doctor, that you are not a health professional. No, that's why we have our medical staff. Our medical staff, they are highly professional guys that were fully trained along with myself in order to provide those tools for you, because the technology that you are going to get is going to be really easy. Now, once you have the products that the person needs, this is going to be very easy. Let me share with you this report. Please, I'm sorry for this, but this is in Spanish. No worries. I will complete it in English. I promise for you, okay? Let me get to this particular product here. This is the omega-3. So the only thing that you need to do is just to highlight that section, omega-3. Basically here, I'm explaining this is a fatty acid. This is going to help your cardiovascular system. It will help to control your cholesterol and blood sugar, and will strengthen your cognitive, your brain system, period. Easy. Product, the benefits, what's the presentation, which is capsules? Great. This is breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or super. Look at this. 0 capsules on the breakfast, 0 capsules at lunch, 3 capsules after dinner, period. Easy, simple. Now, which other product? Let's talk about Organics. Perfect. Okay, what's Organics? So presentation, capsules. What are the benefits? This is great to balance your organs. This is an excellent product that will help you to detox your liver system. It will help you to prevent allergies. See, easy. How do I take it? Normally, 1 capsule after breakfast and 1 capsule after dinner. So 1 capsule every 12 hours, in other words, okay? Follow me? Then the software said the beta rate. Okay, let's get here, period. Just with a highlight, just highlight that text. This is great for, to improve your kidneys. It will help your blood circulation. It is very important to prevent inflammation naturally in your body, and to prevent liquid retentions, okay? Capsules. 1 capsule in breakfast and 1 capsule at dinner, 0 at lunch. Now, there are going to be certain circumstances in which the person will need more than that. I'm talking about the 99% of the scanners that you are doing. At the end of the day, so we have all of the products here. That includes this list, the new one, the new section for kids. We have the Smart Biotics, we have the Union Shake, and we have the Defense, see? So this is going to be a great tool for you, because we can conduct the screening also for kids, which is great. So let's suppose that we have here, and we have the glutathione, okay? So what I did in advance, I put how you are going to take the doses, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, capsules, and the potential benefits that you will get from there. So what you have here, let me show you here. See, this is the page that you can handle electronically or manually here. But this, look at this. You have the highlighted the omega-3, the organics, the beta-ren, and then you have highlighted the glutathione. Easy. The good thing here is that your patient, your client, will see the other products. It will come, you can print out here your name and your phone number, because now the person says, this is what I need for my first, assessment with the scanner. This is great. The good thing here is that eventually the person, once starts seeing the benefits, which is going to be, extremely fast, that's going to be fantastic. Because persons say, oh, I feel better, realize that we are working with nanotechnology, and that's going to help. Yes, that's going to be available for you. Let me just give me just 1 week. I will complete all of the translation. I will handle to you. I'll be visiting your cities, your locations. So then I'm going to be training you. And because this is what we did. Alejandra, my sister, Alejandra Diaz, what she thought was, okay, let's have a tool, let's have a device in which we can put the device, but that's something that can be, duplicable, something that we don't have to be teaching and teaching and no, that's gonna be very simple. Alejandra Diaz is our purple diamond in the company. She had a vision of introducing the technology as an excellent tool, especially for those people who are not doctors or health professionals, nurse or any kind of other, professional or health, professionals. Let's put it in that way. So this is for everyone. Yes, it's going to be both. It's going to be in English and Spanish. Spanish already have it, and you'll have both versions because it's important for you to have it in both versions because realize that you can get a lot of the, distributors also in Spanish, which is going to be very fast for you. So if it's English, get it in English, Spanish, get it in Spanish. So for everyone, okay, this is going to be an excellent. Now, this is the way I'm going to teach you how to move forward with the scanner on a very friendly manner. This is going to be really easy. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable because you don't know how, you're not a doctor. How about if the person start asking you about the liver? Let me just jump into the liver like this. Just imagine that you are here and let me just get here. This is the liver. Let me just get here from this part. Get here. Give me just 1 second here. Let me just get here. Here. Okay. This is what I don't want you to, experience because this is a person goes through your report. This is, green flag means, okay, you are in balance. Great, 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 great. And red flag here, red color. Realize that the colors give you the level of, damage that you may have in that particular organ, okay? So you can see that the arrow here, it's in extremely right, it's in red, which is the liver fat content. So what is the point here? What can I do? How can I explain this? And this is what you are going to explain. I'm gonna show you here a report in Spanish again. Get to here, this is the liver, and this is what you need to have. Okay, let me show you here. So if one of the person needs to understand more, can you see the liver here? It's in Spanish, the information, but can you see it? Would you please confirm? Yes?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect, perfect. All right, good.
Yes.
Okay, let me use, thank you. All right. So this is very simple, how to show an organ. Let's talk about the liver. So the liver, this is a healthy condition of your liver. This is a liver in process of getting the fat liver content. And this is the worst case scenario here, which is when that, fat content get with a lot of oxidation because of the sugar and because of the oxidative stress. This is potentially a very critical situation, which is cirrhosis with the liver, okay? So normal situation, damage in progress, and this is a very damaged organ, okay? Easy, one page, one single page. You don't want to see this. You want to have the healthy liver here. This is going to have what is the functions of the liver. Well, it encompasses over 500 functions. It detox. It's great because it's the synthesis of your proteins, which is essential. I mean, our body needs 110,000 proteins in order to get all of the metabolic system correctly. Your lungs, your liver, your eyes, your brain, your hormone system, your circulatory system, all of the systems around in your body are working under 110,000 proteins. That's the importance of the liver. That's why we need to have our liver in a very good condition. This is one of the key filters of our blood. This is key because the hormones and the many of the production of the growth factors are being produced in the liver. The bile is produced in the liver. The storage of the glucogen, it's storage at the liver. That's why we need to have the liver like this. This is on the third column here, are the external factors that affect your liver. Alcohol, a non-healthy diet, obesity, metabolic syndrome, toxins, heavy metals, immune diseases, medications, and age are the key factors that will affect your liver. So you gotta be something, you gotta have something very practical with you. Good condition, in progress of getting, damage, completely damaged. Functions, key factors that affects your liver, and what are those symptoms that you will experience during the process of getting your liver damaged. For instance, fatigue. This is the first one. If you are a person that you are always feeling a lot of fatigue, that's because your liver is in progress of getting damaged. Abdominal pain, especially on the right side, under your ribs, on your right side. Appetite loss. And then when you have your urine is very dark, or when you have a very, taste, like a metal taste in your mouth in the morning, that's because your liver is getting, with some kind of damage. So very simple, you will be able to really help your customer, your patients, to really understand. Very simple. And now you will have the product, which is the organics in this case, because the system is capable to provide you that. Let me show you here. I'm here. Let's suppose that this is the your patients. Your patient is Andrew. Andrew is 57 years old. You go scroll down here, get to compositive report, go to the here, to this part, and then the liver, and then you can get here what are the type of foods that you need to have. Perfect. Then you move here and then extract the other report, one single page, liver, blue, light blue color. Perfect. And then we need the organics. Okay, perfect. Then from here, just jump to the next section and get here. And since you know that organics has been, then you have it here. Perfect. I have the organics. Good. Here you are. See? Simple. You don't have to be concerned. Oh, because they can ask you, oh, what is the organism good for? Okay, this is in order to help your organs to get the detox in your liver, to prevent allergies of our son. Capsules, one in the morning, one in the evening, period. Easy, simple, just simple like that, okay? So that's the material, and that's what we prepare 2.5 years ago, and we introduced the technology in order to improve and to expand our business very, very fast. So far, right now, Alejandra Diaz, my sister. Alejandra, are you there? Are you in the room, Ale?
Sí,
Honey?
aquí estoy.
Okay, Hani, could you please, podrías avisarnos, mijita, cuántas máquinas habrá en tu organización aproximadamente? I'm asking Alejandra, my sister, how many scanners she has in her organization? Realize that she is a purple diamond right now in the company. Go ahead, Alejandra, adelante.
Pues yo creo que más de 1500 fácilmente.
According to Alejandra, she thinks she has over 1,500 scanners working every day, which is amazing. Alejandra, ¿qué puedes compartir con nosotros teniendo tantos scanners con las recompras? I'm asking Alejandra that give us an insight about what's the situation of having 1,500 devices working in your organization.
Why?
Bueno, déjame silencio
Because
aquí.
I
a
read
las
it on the
personas.
chats.
Primero que nada, Roberto, me encanta saber que esto puede ser muy simple para un distribuidor que es nuevo y que no conoce la marca todavía de los productos.
Okay, well, what I really love about this particular strategy is that you can have it very simple. You don't have to be an expert in the company in vital health in order to start moving forward with your organization. So it's very simple to operate. You don't have to be a genius. You don't have to be a doctor. You don't have to be a health professional. It doesn't matter. The technology, the system that we created is for you. Simple. Adelante, Alejandra.
Otra cosa, Roberto, es que nos ayuda a que podamos llegar a la meta, que es tener la mayor cantidad de personas que tengan buena salud rápidamente.
The second good strategy by having over that amount of devices working scanners, it's that you can get people in a good health condition, and in addition to that, your organization will improve, will increase very fast, very rapid.
Exactamente. Y eso nos ayuda a que nuestros distribuidores puedan tener un residual seguro y constante cada mes.
And most important, by having many scanners in your organizations, you will you will make sure that your distributors, your downline, they will have a very strong residual every single month. You will start seeing the incremental on the residual every single month because everyone in your organization will be able to operate, to work with the device.
Y esto también nos ayuda a que de alguna manera nuestros distribuidores estén seguros en lo que están haciendo con el producto correcto y de la manera pues simple y rápida.
And most important, this will have the opportunity for our distributors to really understand that they are using the proper technology, the right product, the right company. So your distributor line, they will feel highly confident. Let's put it on that way. They will feel with a lot of confidence with the company, with the product line, with the technology, because we don't have to be guessing about what's going on with the individual health. So much better to test and not guess. So test, not guess. That's our dilemma. Let's test, not guess. So we don't have to guess. We are going to test. We are going to screen. We are going to know exactly what product to give. I'm going to provide to you the list of how to take the dosification and ready. Muy bien, Alejandra. ¿Qué más?
Diles que estamos preparando tú y yo, junto con David Nieves, que lo vamos a invitar también, a una capacitación, un entrenamiento tan poderoso que va a durar unas 3 horas, pero queremos que saliendo de ahí no les quede la menor duda de cómo van a levantar su negocio al cielo.
Okay, good. Alejandra is saying that just be prepared, guys. Be prepared because we are working along with Dave Nieves in order to have a very powerful training. It's going to be like a 3 hours training, 3 hours training in which you will, after that training, you will feel very powerful with the technology, with the products, how to use it easy, fast, and bottom line, in order to grow your organization very fast, okay?
Gracias. Buenas noches.
Thank you so much, says Alejandra. Gracias, Alejandra. Thank you, Ale. Thank you really for all of this opportunity for this technology in order to move forward. Okay, I would like just to open the for questions, just in case you have any questions. I will continue preparing all the material in English for you. Let me just complete all of the information. Now, most important, guys, here, we develop the technology and we introduce the technology in order to help our distributor line to move forward and faster. Now, this is nothing new. So the only thing that you need to do, you just need to replicate what we are going to do. This is going to be really nice. This is nothing new. This is something that has been tested. That's the reason that we grew from over 7 million to practically 47 million from 23 to 24. Go ahead, Lisa. Go ahead. Lisa,
Oh, I
go
am
ahead.
unmuted. Sorry, I thought I was muted.
No, it's okay.
What timeline do you feel like you'll start the training in the States?
Something that I need to handle with Alejandra. Let me just sit down with her. Right now, we just completed our, tour in South America. We were over 6 weeks in Colombia, Ecuador. Now we are in Mexico. We are conducting the training in Mexico. We're here for 3 weeks, but that's something that I want to ask Alejandra right now. Alejandra?
Dime,
Ale, sí,
dime.
tengo a Lisa Lotian, me está preguntando, ¿para cuándo estimas que llevemos a cabo este entrenamiento en Estados Unidos? ¿En qué tiempo? ¿Cuántas semanas o cómo?
Bueno, el entrenamiento primero lo vamos a hacer por Zoom, así como ahorita, pero vamos a escoger un sábado, un
¿No?
momento de que todos estén relajados, ajá, y luego vamos a hacer una gira por 7 ciudades, donde veamos, no importa qué parte sea de Estados Unidos, vamos a tocar 7 ciudades, donde veamos que haya la mayor cantidad de escáneres, es donde vamos a ir en persona, y ahí sí va a ser 3 días.
So Lisa, this is Alejandra's response. Basically, what we are going to move in the first place, it would take, in a Saturday. I think we're going to coordinate that. We're going to plan that, I think, probably 3-4 weeks or something like that. I don't know. I have no idea. But it's going to be a Saturday. First, it's going to be online. In second place, we will visit 7 cities in the U.S. territory. We will select those cities which has more, scanners that are ready, that are moving forward. So, and we will make sure to visit. It doesn't matter what part of the U.S., but we will be there, 7 cities for sure. So it's important that we get together as a team and as leaders and see what are those places that we need to have, consolidate those scanners and ready. We will be there. Okay, that's for sure.
Excellent.
Yes. Okay,
Gracias.
thank you, Lisa. Yes, you are welcome. Por nada.
Gracias,
Rocío, adelante,
Lisa.
por favor.
Great training, by the way.
Thank you. Rocío Ramírez, go ahead. Amigo.
Ok, sí me escuchan, ¿verdad?
Perfectamente, Rocío. Adelante.
Okay, it's nice to see you and nice to that you gave us this class. It's really important for us to learn because we are gonna be your hands from all the doctors. We're gonna be your hands with your
Yes.
mouth, right? So I wanna appreciate it for that. And I have one question: is it is possible like that you are going to Chihuahua, Mexico to get
Yes.
this training?
Yes, as a matter of fact, Rocío, I'm going to Mazatlan, Mexico, by the end of this week. And by the end of next week, I will be visiting 5 cities in Chihuahua. I don't know which one are those, but I'm going to be publishing
Is
those
the
cities.
Chihuahua State.
Chihuahua
Vamos a-
State, yes, I'm going to be in
Like
Chihuahua.
the
I'm going to be.
Chihuahua.
Annie, do you know the names of the cities that I'm going to be visiting? Go
Sí,
ahead.
Rocío, vamos a estar en Chihuahua, México, vamos a estar en Ciudad Juárez también, vamos a estar en, una sierra que se llama Huachoche, algo así, y
Ajá.
no me acuerdo las otras 2 ciudades.
Sí, en Ciudad Juárez me gustaría si me dan la dirección. Tengo un sobrino que es doctor. Me encantaría que él se uniera con todos ustedes. Ese es mi mayor
Sure.
deseo, ¿verdad? Y me gustaría que él fuera a ese entrenamiento para que él viera lo que yo le he querido hablar y le he querido explicar.
Muy bien.
Okay.
Entonces,
No problem.
me gustaría que metiera a esto, ¿verdad? Y en Chihuahua tengo una hermana y una sobrina que necesitan aprender esto. Por eso estoy
Perfect,
interesada y me
perfect.
gustaría si me mandan las direcciones, les agradecería mucho por
Rocío,
mi doctora Claudia.
Rocío,
Bien.
Rocío, dirígete con tu diamante, que pregúntales a ellos por nosotros, ellos van a direccionarnos contigo. Gracias.
Ok, muchísimas gracias, Ale.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you
Gracias.
so much. Okay, China, go ahead.
I would first like to say thank you so much, Dr. C. That was amazing. I can't wait to see you sometime in Texas or Houston. But my question was,
Sure.
did you say that you will be able to train us where we could be
Yes.
certified? I'm
Yes, that
excited.
is correct. That's what I
Oh.
said. Yes, I will be conducting first a training, a Zoom training. It's going to be
Yes,
like
sir.
3 hours. I will
Yes,
conduct
sir.
that along with Dave Nieves and my sister, Ale.
Yes, sir.
And I will have 3 hours, 4 hours. It's going to be on Saturday for sure.
Yes, sir.
Full training, go step by step. And
Yes, sir.
then we will select the 7 cities in total in the US. Those cities are the ones that we have the most strongest leadership
Yes, sir.
with more scanners, and I will fly there. That doesn't matter what part of the US. We will fly there, and I will provide a complete training in a 2 days training. So we'll
Oh,
become you an expert on how to use the technology. So therefore, you can duplicate very fast with your downgrade, with your
yes, sir.
team. It's gonna be nice. Okay.
Thank
So
you
it's
so
talk
much.
to your diamonds and
Okay.
see and get together and let's strategize so then your city can be the first one. Okay, please.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
All
Mine in
right.
Dallas with Davis, so I know we'll be close. So
Oh,
thank you so
perfect.
much.
Okay. Yeah, I've been in Dallas already, so I'm gonna be more than happy to be
I'm
there.
excited to
Okay,
meet you.
awesome. All
Thank
right.
you. Okay.
Thank you. Well, I think that's any other question, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, any other
Bueno,
question?
Roberto, si puedes decirles que aproximadamente como para el día 14 de septiembre, más o menos, entre ese sábado, más o menos es como vamos a hacer el entrenamiento online.
According to Alejandra, is saying that she's planning on September 14 to have the Saturday training online. That's going to be the first one. And from there, we will jump to the next section, to see what are going to be those 7 cities that are going to be visiting in the US.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, sure. Okay, let me get back here. Pastor Chichi, go ahead.
Yes, when would the scanners be available?
Alejandra, ¿cuándo los escáneres van a estar disponibles?
Hubo una venta espectacular de escáneres y es muy probable que para este viernes ya estén llegando. Este
Ok.
viernes a la empresa y ya la empresa los va a dispensar por todos lados.
Pastor Shishi, what happened, there was a very massive sale for scanners and we ran out of those. I can tell you over 500 of those scanners flew already, disappeared, gone. However, this coming Friday, we'll get a lot of those scanners in the company and we will be able, I think, to start shipping those to the customers, I think starting next week.
Thank you.
But that's for sure, yes. And I apologize for that.
Thank you.
Yes, you're very welcome. Julie Sanger, go ahead, Julie.
Hi there. I'm just wondering, when I do scans for people and things come up in their summary, the comprehensive report, and I tell them to do like a tally of how many times the products came up, but I'm wondering if, sorry, just one second, Devin, please. I'm wondering, let's say they have like 5 yellows come up on the cardiovascular. Should they, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Should they be putting 5 tallies next to vasculats when they're tallying it?
Yes, that's going to be part of the training because it's important. Let me just explain to you here. This is a report. So we have here, Julie, okay? Let me just move forward here. This is the cardiovascular. Look at this, okay? We have for Andrew, he's 57 years old. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only 5 green flags, see? Only 5. 5 out of practically 15 elements. So we have many blues and we have many yellows. So, but bottom line, 5 out of 15 makes a complete unbalance on the cardiovascular situation. As a matter of fact, this patient, he experienced a terrible, cardiovascular disease. That was 4 weeks ago. That was terrible. And I told him and I warned him and I said, be aware that this is not a diagnosis. This is basically an evaluation, an assessment. And just having 5 out of 15 is not positive. Therefore, he needs to move forward with the complete recommendation of the cardiovascular section, which is this one here. So on the cardio, on the yellow one, he needs to have Basculax, Vinitro, the sublingual, and the B omega-3. Now, okay, we have 3 products because he's only 5 out of 15. Of course, if he would be in the range of 12 out of 15, I think with an omega, it's more than enough, or Basculax is fine, but 4 out of 15 makes a big difference. Now, look at this, Basculax, Nitro, and omega-3. Looking at that particular report here, and then looking at here, which is what the person needs, of course, that the normal situation and omega-3, which is this case here, the omega-3, regularly he needs 3 capsules after dinner, okay? 3 after dinner, okay? But having 4 or 5 green flags out of 15, in that particular case, I would move forward with 2, 2, and 2. So 6 capsules a day, okay? And those are the experiences that we'll be sharing with you, how to make a correct interpretation, how to move forward. So then at the next month, by screening the second month, he can see a big improvement. He can see that he's gonna jump from 5 parameters in green to probably 10 or 12. Of course, this is going to be personal habits, good food habits, so far, so on. And with a product in that doses, it's going to be a totally different story. Now, he needs to move forward with a B9 Nitro, the sublingual drops, precursor for the nitric oxide, perfect. 3 times a day, good. Basculax, regularly Basculax capsules, 1 in the morning, 1 in the dinner. In this case, 5 out of 15, oops, he needs to move 1, 1, and 1. 1 at breakfast, 1 at lunch, or 1 at dinner. So at the end of the day here, what we need to see, Julie, what's the condition of the person? But incredible, we are going to have the baseline, so then it gives you enough time to get back to me and ask, hey, Robert, how can we do this, Dr. Celaya, in this case? I have a lot of experience I can share with you immediately, but that's most important. I need you to get you and all of the people interested really in managing the technology to know those little, clues, those tips in order that you can resolve rapidly. Next month, person see, oh, wow, jump from 5 to 10 elements, perfect. And third month, he's practically green completely. He's going to be stick with you and your organization forever. That's the objective. Okay,
Roberto,
¿sí?
si me permites que me ayudes a traducir, los
Claro.
puntos que vamos a ver en el entrenamiento va a ser productos, vamos a desmenuzar los productos.
What we are going to, Alejandra is saying that's something important during the training, that we are going to talk, first of all, of the products. We will make sure to talk about one single product completely. We will go in detail, what are the ingredients, what is that for, why the Basculax is so important, how on the B-Nitro, for instance, how does it work, the red spinach, what's that for? So you can have a good understanding on the product line, okay? Those are the ones for the people who want to have a complete and deep knowledge on the product. Adelante,
Otro punto, de los 3 puntos, otro punto va a ser usos y recomendaciones. Vamos a conocer el producto, pero vamos a conocer cómo usarlo, cómo recomendarlo y cómo hacer alianzas entre ellos.
The second point here is going to be the usage and dosification in the products. how to use the product on myself, how I'm going to recommend the product, what's the interaction between our nutrients and any kind of medication that the person is taking, so that you can feel comfortable at the moment of making those recommendations.
El
So
tercer punto va a
dosification
ser,
and usage is extremely important. Yes, adelante.
el tercer punto va a ser el escáner, obviamente, así como lo que estás hablando ahorita, pero más, un poquito más explicado todavía. Y vamos a tener premios. Las personas que asistan a este entrenamiento les vamos a regalar 3 escáneres, así que no pueden faltar.
Okay.
Una semana antes vamos a estar anunciando, así que la persona que los invitó les va a hacer llegar la invitación.
So the third point here is the third section of the training is going to be the scanner. What I showed to you here was a very fast training, but this is going to be completely detailed. Now, Alejandra is saying for those people that are really interested and are actively participating, she will be conducting like a special prize on that. She will be offering 3 scanners. 3 scanners are going to be for you or your team. So just be prepared, talk to your diamond and see what's coming, because we will be notifying in advance, like a week in advance, about this training. So as much participation you have with your team, with your scanners, you will get a gift of 3 scanners. So be aware of that, okay?
A la puerta de su casa con todo nuestro amor de parte tuya y mía, Roberto.
You will get the scanner, 3 scanners for you and your team at the front door of your home. That's a special gift from our heart to your heart, from Alejandra, my sister, and myself to you and your team. God bless you.
Muchas gracias.
Yep, muchas gracias. Okay, so what else? What else? Kevin, go ahead, Kevin. I think we're finishing in 5 minutes. Kevin, go ahead. Kevin.
Hello, good night.
Yes. Hi, Kevin.
Yeah, I have 2 questions, right? Do you guys have any products for parasites, and how long does it take for you to see results?
Yes, for parasite, yes, we have a couple of products that are going to be working pretty good, which is the Fortiflora and the glutathione. And that takes place in 3 weeks. You can see impressive results for that.
Okay.
Which is going to be part of the training. Good point, Kevin. I want to bring that to the
Yeah,
set of questions.
parasite is a main cause of disease. Parasite is a main cause of
Yes,
disease.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Same as bacteria and funguses as well, and viruses. So it's imperative to get rid of parasites right away. And for that, we gotta eliminate completely from our organism sugar, flour, and heavy metals, toxins, and so far. So, second question, Kevin.
Oh, the second question is how long does it take for you to see results? Like, for instance, like dealing with the liver, to cleanse the liver, how long you gotta see results to cleanse the liver?
Great question. What I'm telling and explaining my patients, it basically takes 90 days to get a complete balance on the liver. Of course, if the person takes the initiative of improving their, food habits, which it means get rid of, any kind of dairy, any kind of processed foods, bacon, any kind of weenies, any kind of sausage and sugar, soft drinks, so far alcohol. Of course, it's going to be faster. Now, let me give you a couple of scenarios. I have people that says, you know what, doctor, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to continue my lifestyle. Okay, so I gotta give them a lot of product instead of 101 or 1 capsule every 12 hours. I need to give 3 capsules every 6 hours so I can move forward. I'm gonna have to give that detox tea 3 times a day. I need to use glutathione capsules, glutathione sublingual, so then I can see results and the person can see results, because we will have those kind of customers. Worst case scenario, people doesn't take care of any recommendations regarding the personal habits and food recommendations. So it takes about 3 weeks to see great improvement. Now, if the
Okay.
person takes conscious and follow your recommendations, food habits, personal habits, gosh, in 1 week you can see 45% improvement, just like that, Kevin. It's very simple.
Okay.
Very nice.
One last more question before you go. One last more question. Like while on your products, what kind of food you have to eat? Diet.
Well, we have that already in the software that will come up with the recommendation, what type of products
Okay.
you need to eat. For instance, if we talk about the liver, kidneys, any kind of things, let me just show you that. Just to
Okay.
give you an idea here, I'm screening. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Kevin? Okay, let's
Sure.
take a look at the liver function here. So eat more foods rich of vitamin B, C, and E, such as black fungus, fungi foods, eat less fried foods, quit smoking, quit drinking, spicy foods. That will help for the liver just right away, okay?
Right.
Now,
Okay.
good thing here is that we will have the list of products that you will use for that, which is going to be very fast. I will let you know which product has those particular nutrients that you need or mushrooms do you need in order to improve faster. Okay.
Right. Okay. Good.
Good. Okay, sir. I'm going to finish with Katina Gardner and Lisa, and that's it because I need to move forward. Katina, go ahead. Thank you.
Hi, how are you? This is like awesome training, but I have a question.
Yes.
So I deal with like a lot of soldiers here in El Paso, and some of them, for example, like they vape THC, and
Yeah.
in order for them to like even get in, of course they have to be clean. Is there anything that helps with like detoxing,
Yes.
for like clean tests?
Yes, yes. I have, Katina, I have many patients that are truck drivers, military, and they gotta come up clean with the results. Yes, I have a special protocol for that, which is the glutathione, a lot of glutathione. I gotta detox the body right away. I gotta clean up the kidneys. I gotta work with the liver, which is extremely important. Of course, the dosification is going to be essential for this. I will come up with that during the protocol, during the process. And I talk to your diamond, please ask that Dr. Celaya would like to share with you the protocol, and I will be more than happy to provide you with that protocol. Okay, so you can move forward. When they go to the screening, they want to be really nice. Okay, sure. Okay, last question, Lisa Lothian, and I gotta leave. Lisa, go ahead.
I actually have a suggestion, and I
Yeah.
am a little biased because I am a retired detox practitioner. But
Okay.
on your list of product recommendations, that form you show where you list everything and their benefits, could you start the list with all of the products that are in the Detox Plus package?
Absolutely.
And then except for the S Balance, and make sure you change the name for the US product, which I'm sure you probably will. But anyway, because I recommend, unless they have a lot of cardiovascular or they don't have a lot of detox tallies, I tell everybody, if you're going to pick one thing, start with that Detox Plus because that will help everything. So if
Yeah,
that's at the top altogether,
Absolutely. Let me just, with this, I'm going to finish because I need to jump to another meeting,
okay.
guys. But let me just, I'm going to point out on that particular question and suggestion that you have. By having toxins and heavy metals in our body, that will affect negatively our cardiovascular functionality, hormone system, our sleep or REM sleep process. That will affect our immune system, gastrointestinal system, and our thyroid. See how many systems are going to be affected just so because of the detox not in place. Absolutely. That's the first thing that I'm suggesting my patients, my clients. They gotta move forward with a detox, very strong detox at the first instance, so then they can start seeing results. Other than that, they are going to start using many products, and if they do not have a good detox in place, you have the risk of not having good results, and you don't want to see that in your practice. Okay. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that for staying with me during this hour, and I will be back soon. Thank you, Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Gracias. Hasta luego.
Thank you. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Muchas gracias. Adios.
Thank you.
Aloha,
Muchas gracias.
mahalo.
Buenos días.
Thank
Noches.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tracy, you're such a good
Mahalo so much. Aloha.
Tracy, you're such a bitch.
Thank you.